Alright, what's up YouTube? Just wanted to do a quick update on my 10-gallon freshwater. This is a mystery plant. I have no idea what it is. Kind of changed things around a little bit. One of my Java Fern leaves fell off and it had 2 plants on it, so I just replanted it. And there's my rummy nose. Check out this beautiful Java Fern. Look at all that new growth, new plants. Just a beautiful plant. This plant's been in the aquarium since probably about June, and this tank has seen a lot of changes. It went through various stages. We had bad ammonia problems and just all sorts of stuff, but this plant is held in there. It's looking great. We got that beautiful little plant right there. My swords have a lot of new growth in the back. Nothing really fancy going on with them. They're kind of growing straight. I was hoping they'd bush out a little bit. Moved the crypt carb over here. It was in the rocks right in there, kind of about half growing between the rock and the substrate. This guy here was also about right there, growing half in the rocks, half in the substrate. And I decided to move him over there, and the same with the crypt carb. I decided to move it over there, kind of get it out of those rocks. Had a little bit of an algae problem here as of lately. I'm looking at some different methods to take care of it. Now this was a red cherry shrimp tank, and unfortunately for some reason every time I clean the tank and I vacuum the tank I end up with dead shrimp. I don't know if it's because they go into shock and it scares them and they die, or if I'm introducing a chemical to the water, it's hurting them, you know, my hands, or maybe, I don't know. I have not been able to figure this out. And while they're not a real super expensive shrimp, they are kind of pricey when it comes to replacing them every 2 or 3 weeks. You know, you don't get any little ones out of them. You know, it gets a little expensive. Thinking probably I'm going to get a couple more rummy nose tetras in here and maybe start looking at some of the prettier freshwater fish. Trying to get a whole view here of it for you, so you're not just randomly looking around while I'm talking. That guy there, I'm not sure what it's going to do. Like I said, I had moved my Java Fern around the other day so you could see all the new growth. And when I did, I had knocked that leaf off of it. And I figured, well, no big deal, it's just a leaf. And then I noticed the 2 small plants that are growing on the back side of it. And yeah, if I could find somebody local, if you're in the Saxton, Pennsylvania area, have an aquarium, have good luck with plants, and would like to have some Java Fern, I would gladly give that to somebody. Just to kind of get it out of my tank and get it into an area where it's going to grow up and do good. And because I have more than enough Java Fern over here to keep my tank going, you know, to get rid of. I'm probably actually going to start selling some of this. That plant there is not for sale. That one and the main plant are going to stay in the tank. All the smaller plants, though, one that you see are going to be for sale here real soon. As soon as I feel that they're healthy enough and growing good enough to clip them off the plant, they're probably going to get clipped and sold. So if you're looking for some Java Fern, that plant there could maybe be purchased. You know, hit me with a price. Let's see. It kind of became my little pride and joy because it's one of the first plants that I've seen growing off of this plant. It's one of the only ones that's done really well and has grown up, you know, real healthy and looks good, and all the rest of them have died and been eaten by shrimp and all these different things. So that's kind of like my pride and joy in this tank. But you can see there's just so many new plants. There's one just kind of floating, a little one. You know, there's 2. There's one. There's one. You know, there's just plants all over this thing. There's plants growing under the roots. Last count, I was up to at least 10 plants, and then plus this over here, if you want to count it as 1 or 2. Yeah, keep on the lookout. Be letting everybody know whenever some plants are for sale. You know, like, subscribe, share. Keep an eye on my channel. I haven't been updating as often as I would like to, but I try to. So, alright, the dogs are going to start barking. Have a good one.